Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I will be reviewing Jason's Lyric. Jason's Lyric is an erotic, romantic, psychological drama directed by Doug McHenry. Two brothers, survivors of a family tragedy, takes different life paths. One falls for a high school spirited waitress and dreams of success. The other follows a life of petty crime. Their lives reconnect in shattering fashion. So this is a film that I recently saw. Got it for $1 in Dollar Tree, and that's how I saw this movie. So let's not waste any time. So let's talk about the performance in this film. We got Alan Payne, who plays Jason, who is this young man who has a troubled history with his family. A little tragedy occurs, and that involves him and his brother. And his brother gets out of prison, and that's when he meets this girl, and the romance happens, but there's also some conflict with the brother. And I thought the dude did a pretty good job. I thought he did a good job. He did well with the psychological aspect and just the effect that happened to him, and the PTSD and all the trauma and shit. It definitely affected him, and he did pretty well with that aspect in the film. But in my opinion, the guy who did the best in this film, in my opinion, my favorite in the film, has to be the character of Joshua. He is a very messed up character, and he's just been through it all as well, and he chose a different lifestyle. He's in the lifestyle of crime, and he has a lot of shit, a lot of problems inside. It definitely builds throughout the film, and you really see it a lot in the movie. But I thought the guy who played him did a great job. I thought he did just a masterful job. I thought he did a fantastic job. He really played the character very well, and you're like, fuck, he's very unpredictable. You really don't know what's going to happen with that character. He's a very unpredictable character, and I thought he played him very well. Jada Pinkett Smith, it's funny talking about her these days, plays Lyric, who is this girl who works as like a waitress type, or like a food maker. She gives out food. She's the love interest of course, Jason. She has this issue with her and her brother, and a lot of gang warfare and shit like that. Yeah, she has this idea of just wanting to leave from everything, get on a bus, and just bounce. Yeah, I thought Jada Pinkett Smith did a fine job. Nothing memorable from her, but I thought she did fine in the movie. And all around, the performances were good by everybody. I thought everybody did a pretty good performance. Nothing fantastic, but I thought the performance between Jason and, of course, Joshua, I thought those two, their performances were definitely very good. I thought the performances in this film is pretty good. The direction in this film is good as well. I thought the film looked very well. It definitely looks like from the 90s. I love how you see in the film, it has the scratches. It looks like a film, like it was made in film. You see a little bit of it. I was like, oh, that looks cool. It was good to see. I dig that. Yeah, I thought the direction was pretty good from the film, and the writing was good as well. The story and just the tragedy of it all, and the traumatic events. I thought it was written pretty well. The only thing I was like not as fallen for was the romance. I thought the romance wasn't not the worst romance I've ever seen in film, but it's definitely not the best. But I didn't mind it, and by the end, I was okay with it. The chemistry between pretty much everybody was pretty good. Of course, the chemistry between the brothers, they did very well together. Every time they're on screen together, the only thing I wish is they had more of that, because I thought those two worked very well off each other, and I thought both of them did a pretty good job working together. And I really did like the brother chemistry. The chemistry between Jason and Lyric, I thought their chemistry was fine. Nothing marvelous or anything, but I thought they had fine chemistry by the end of the film. A lot of random shit occurs though between those two. The cinematography was fine as well. I thought some shots were pretty good. Scenes in the train when they're like sitting and watching the sunset, I thought that was pretty good. And some of the shots were pretty good. Oh, I forgot about other performances. Forrest Whitaker's in this movie. I forgot to talk about that. Forrest Whitaker, he's good. He's good in the movie. He plays the father who's drunk and shit, and got home from Vietnam, and has a lot of battles between him and their mom and shit. Forrest Whitaker played it very well. I thought him as the drunk father was really good. I thought he did a damn good job. For as little of a role he had, I thought he did pretty fine. The music is very conventional. It's very different. Feels very eerie. Definitely feels like a fucking 90s film. Some of the guitar riffs, I was like, okay, this seems it's very conventional. Kind of, it's weird. You know, it's very weird. I don't know if it fits the role, but I guess it makes the film as different as the other films. But I thought the music was interesting. All around, I thought the film was fine. I had a good time with the movie. I really dig the drama between the brothers and the gang warfare. I thought that shit was interesting. It's very heartfelt, and by the end, you really like feel it. By the end, it's like, oh, gets you, it fucks with your heartstrings, especially if you have a brother and just family and you really want to help them, especially when they're going through stuff. You just want to be there for them. It's by the end you feel really bad, and it's at the end it's like shit. You kind of wish for the best. You feel for it. You really feel for it. And by the end, I had a good time with the movie. I thought the film was good. It's just some of the romance kind of hold it down a bit, but by the end, I thought the romance was fine. Nothing amazing. Nothing great. I was fine with it, but by the end, I was okay with it. But yeah, I'm gonna give this film a 3 out of 5 stars. I thought the film was good. I had a good time with the movie, the drama, the heartfelt moments. By the end, I had a good time with the movie. So yeah, that's my review for Jason's Lyric. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next review. Peace.